Hi guys, it's Simon at Kai's Capital Markets with the weekly review of Aussie dollar and pound yen. So let's start with Aussie dollar first of all, as usual. So on the weekly chart last week, I said to you this doji here wasn't a signal to sell. I felt that it was in the middle of nowhere and that price was still push up to the 77 level, and that's exactly what's happened. So for the moment, I've took out most of the trend lines now, except for this major monthly one here to make it more cleaner. Purely because we've got a little zone now between 717 and 77. So what we're looking for now, really, pretty much, is a bit of deceleration around here whatsoever. So maybe some form of high test. That'd be quite nice to see there. But really, crucially, we're looking for a close below 77. Any bullish close above 77 will signal for me a bullish move. And we'll be heading maybe for the 80 level as the next level, but that's obviously just wait and see about that at the moment. Now on the daily is still quite messy. It's still a little bit, there was no signal to sell obviously, and again 7715 I've got there, so any test of that would be quite nice. We had a fake out there, kind of fake out and just crashed down afterwards there. So like I said, we're just looking just to see a nice test there. We might be able to get short. Like I said, the reason why we're still looking for shorts at the moment is because of this huge trend line on the monthly chart here. So, like I said, 80 is a key level as well. So that's where the monthly 50 is. So on the monthly chart, it looks like it could go back to there. It'd be quite nice if it does. It's extreme value there to sell as well. So at the moment, a break and retest of 80 would definitely define the bullish presence in this market. But we've got this would be above the trend line. But before that point, just look for value and see what comes up and trade what you see. Pound yen. Let's start the monthly chart here. As you can see, we've tested this lower range here at 130. So this is why we're looking for some bullish moves. We broke out above it and waiting for the pullback. Now we are. So on the weekly, what I thought we may have a nice little pullback here. It looked quite nice last week. Well, 2 weeks ago, sorry, but unfortunately this week we've had a crash down. So we haven't confirmed the bullish pressure yet. We're still being restrained by the weekly 50. As you can see here, it's done the same and done the same here. It has been respected several times, so this is the reason why it's coming back down again. On the daily, it looks like we may be making a triangle here, which is quite interesting here. So if we get a buy signal at 38, it'd be quite nice just to buy there. We did test the daily 50, like I said last week. We may do, which would have been quite a nice signal. I didn't buy in this signal. I actually bought once with the bullish pressure, but then obviously clearly we crashed back down again. So I had to put this trend line in to say yes, it's valid there. You could, however, if you do like trend lines, you could, I suppose, do something like this as well, but I don't feel it's been valid at the moment. There's only 2 touches really. It's just kind of a guess really. So if we bounce off 40 and start heading out of this trend line here, then yes, that trend line would be valid, but until that point that hasn't done so, so we're going to leave it off the charts for now. So this week, what I expect, we can do 2 things this week: either test the 138 and stay within the pattern, or we break out the pattern one way or another. That's what's going to happen this week. Well, personally myself, I think we'll sit more towards down 138, make a double bottom, and then we may head out afterwards. So what I'm looking for, that's what I'm looking for this week, and we'll trade what we see. Hope you have a good weekend, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.